Hi, I'm Sealcat. You may know me from TikTok, maybe from my last video, or maybe you're a friend of mine who I spammed with the link to this video. And if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel. As you've probably read from the title, today I'm going to be making an art piece based on the answers I get from my friends. Also, I noticed that from the last video, there were a few people that felt nauseous by the warping effect I had, so I took it out. If there are any other concerns you have, feel free to address it in the comments. First, I needed to know what I was going to be drawing. Alright, so a feminine girl. I only see suck at drawing anything else, so that's a relief. Well, I guess I can technically draw femboys. Moving on. Next up, the color of the hair and the hairstyle. Pink it is. I love pink, so I'm not complaining. I don't think I usually draw curtain bangs, so this will be interesting. Oh, okay. I almost never use supernatural skin tones, so this will spice it up a bit. Cyberpunk. I don't think I've ever drawn that style before. In fact, all of these choices are quite new to me. So I have a feeling I'll be relying on references a lot for this challenge. Next up, personality traits. Usually this can influence the body language and facial expression of the character, so that's why I chose to include this. Bossy and kind. They're a bit contradicting, but I have an idea stirring up in my head already. I didn't ask for anything else since I still wanted some freedom over other aspects of the art piece. As always, I started off by finding some references that I like. Now, I'm not entirely sure if all of this is considered cyberpunk, but it's what popped up on Pinterest when I searched it up. Also, side note, I find it really hard to find non-AI pieces on Pinterest these days. And I know that there's like a new feature where you can filter out the drawings, but when I was recording this, that wasn't available yet. So there was so much AI when I searched up cyberpunk character designs. But even then, when I turned the AI drawings off, there was still a few lurking around. I know that it's inevitable and almost impossible to avoid, but it's kind of annoying. Anyways, let's not get off topic here with my little rant. Okay, here are my references. Just like last time, credits will be linked or shared in the description. I start off by sketching out the pose. I want her to look relaxed and laid back, but a bit like she could start skinning you alive at any moment if she wanted to. Like I said, I've never drawn this style of fashion before, so cut me some slack if I happen to do a horrible job. I mean, I'm basing most of it off of the references, and so far from what I'm seeing, it includes a lot of futuristic concepts and fun shapes, with a mix of bright colors and more basic ones as well. Hopefully I'm able to do it justice since it looks really cool. I usually don't give makeup to the characters in my drawings, but for some reason I wanted to go all out today. I kind of took inspiration off of Gyaru makeup, which I have drawn before, though kind of a long time ago when my art style was more simple. And as for the green skin, I'm torn between if it's low-key kind of fire, or maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. At this point, I don't really know. I feel like I could have done a better job on the hair since I usually make it more detailed, but I wanted to go for a more simple technique today. Honestly, looking back at this drawing now, it doesn't really look like much of a blowout, but oh well. I don't really have much to say for the design and coloring process of the clothes, other than that I took the robotic leg from the reference made by Ashuka Pika, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, her OC is really cool. I found her on Pinterest. And then I basically reverse Google image search and then I found her on X. Also yes, I know I use way too many layers. Honestly, it's been like this habit for almost a year, and I know that I probably don't need most of them, but sometimes I can be really indecisive. And what if I want to change the color of one specific thing that's already shaded in a drawing but can't because I already merged the layers together? If they were separated, I wouldn't need to redo the entire thing. Anyways, onto the background. Honestly, I had a whole lot of vision for it when I was making this drawing, but then I realized that it would probably look basic. So I settled on her sitting atop of some gray brick structure during nighttime, so the light of the stars could illuminate her silhouette. I normally suck at backgrounds, but this one was really simple, so I think it looks pretty nice. Maybe a bit boring, but I don't think I could have done any better. For the stars, IBS Paint X has this filter called Pointillize, so I don't have to manually draw all of them. Since there are too many, I then use the soft brush eraser to gradually erase the bottom ones. And then here is when I realized I forgot to add all of the head accessories, so I go back and draw them really quickly. Now, time for my favorite part, adding all of the filters. My go-to is the noise filter and parallel gradation. The noise filter not only gives the drawing a little more texture, but also makes it harder for people to get rid of your watermark. And then, the parallel gradation filter is really good to spice up the lighting a bit more by adjusting the colors. You could also just do this by using an overlay layer, but I tend to use both. First, an overlay layer to make the colors less flat, and then the filter to make it look even better. And ta-da! We're done! I'm pretty happy with how I did, even though I think I could have definitely done better if I had more time, but unfortunately, school ruins everything. Also, editing Sealcat here, this is completely irrelevant to the video, but what is this? This was drawn by my dad, by the way. Like, hello? It's also my birthday today, so enjoy this Wimbu fine art drawn by me spinning for 5 seconds. Anyways, if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And with that, have a great rest of your day.
Hehehehe.